Is that Lex? It's Astrostetics. Let's get it. You net 50 Cent. Oh my God. Do y'all remember 50 Cent's buzz? I mean, look, y'all know I'm from New York, right? So and look, I'm not being biased. Y'all can't tell me I'm being biased. 50 Cent went diamond off his first album, The Massacre, Diamond album. Like, we not adding in. If streaming was around when 50 Cent came out, 50 would probably be double platinum on both albums. 50 Cent, like, who had a buzz like 50 Cent? 50 Cent probably had the biggest buzz of any hip-hop artist of all time. And he's still here. Shout out 50. Let's get into this. Make sure y'all subscribe. So now, on top of 50 having the biggest debut album in hip-hop history, 50 is also a street legend. Like, growing up, you from Queens, New York, like, I'm sure even some parts of Jersey, you heard 50's name. When he was younger, they called him Boo Boo, but you could call me 50. When the police had to, like, 50, then he put on Yayo, he put on Banks, he put on Buck, right? He worked with Game on his first album. Like, y'all know 50 Cent is also an incredible songwriter. Did y'all ever really listen to Hustler's Ambition? And after 50 Cent did his Get Rich or Die Trying movie, all these rappers started doing movies just like 50. We didn't even get into the Power universe yet. We didn't get into the BMF. We didn't get into 50 Cent's influence on film and theater, right? But when we looking at 50 in the music dimension, 50 was hot from 2002 at its hottest to 2009. So you really look at 50's come up, and at one point 50 was on the hip hop Cash King list, right there with Hove, Dre, Diddy. 50 for a few years was being looked at as the underdog. Then 50, remember he got into that situation. He healed and recovered. Columbia Records dropped him. Then I forgot what project he put out. Eminem heard it, took it to Dr. Dre, and then they signed him to Interscope, right? He got that backing of Jimmy Iovine, right? He had the whole industry rocking with him. And then he took off. But while he was rocking the industry, he was dropping the mixtapes. And yes, it is documented that Wayne was inspired by 50 Cent's mixtape formula. So then this is where I throw in the best fifth music is on the mixtapes. The best, I feel like for most artists, their best material is on their mixtapes. Like when 50 go overseas, I don't know if he's performing a lot of the mixtapes, but what I'm telling y'all is that the 50 Cent is the future. When G Unit will go up to Funk Flex, like y'all gotta understand, people was chopping those up and putting them on mixtapes. And so while 50 was getting hot in the industry, he was also like on Jamaica Ave dropping off mixtapes. Like he was doing the same thing in the streets. And this blueprint is something that can be universal for all artists in the world.